Guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk a little bit about Zion Oil and Gas. This is going to be the insights Israel and the Middle East take that they had on the TBN Network. Those of you who are not subscribed to TBN, I want to let you know about my experience with them. I went ahead and subscribed to their service to stream this, and it was absolutely free. And I actually got an email today, and they offered me 3 separate books just for signing up. So I went ahead and bought one. Well, not bought one. I got a free book that's being sent to me. So it's pretty cool. So if you haven't signed up yet and you want to keep up with this station, like I said, they give you a free gift just for signing up. So we're gonna go ahead and play the part on Zion Oil and Gas, and I'm going to talk a little bit about my plans moving forward into next week, and then we'll kind of go from there. So here it goes, and we'll take a look and see what they say.
We're on our way to meet Jeffrey, who's the Israeli CEO for Zion Oil and Gas. This is an American-based company, and we're going to meet him in the Bet Shean Valley. This is sort of through the Jordan Valley in the northern part of Israel. This is a very promising site for finding or oil or gas right inside of Israel.
Hey!
So this is it, huh?
Monty,
Good
how you doing, man?
Good, good.
Woo.
This is the place, huh?
This is it. This is it. Here we are. This is our drilling pad.
This is where it all happened.
Where it happened and it will happen.
We're standing here inside the Jordan Valley, or right next to the Jordan Valley. We're standing on a dirt pad. It seems like there's been a lot of work done here.
This is a drilling pad. For any drilling operations, you have to have a pad, as you see right here. Okay? A few years ago, there wasn't a centimeter here pretty well that wasn't covered with equipment. We took upon ourselves to conduct a 3D survey, 72 kilometers, first time.
And what does that show?
First time in Israel. What does it show? What's 6 kilometers under where you're standing right now, right? And that's why we're here right now, because we are on the verge of drilling our new well, right here. Our founder, John Brown, right? None of us would be here right now if it wasn't for him, okay? Had the vision, and we've been drilling actively since 2005. That's 15 years.
John, thank you again for taking the time. Maybe as a first question, you can start with just sharing the backstory of why you founded Zion Oil and Gas.
Well, see, years ago, God told me to write the vision. It's in Habakkuk 2, 2, and 3. It's clear. It said, write the vision. It will come to pass. So you have to be persistent. And I didn't know at that point it was a 39-year journey. I thought it was a 6-month deal. We're going to go over there and get the oil. And I didn't know there was a journey, a faith journey that I was going to have to face. What that was, I was a new believer, and I thought I was so enthusiastic because, I mean, I had God talk to me, man, you know, and that changed my whole life. So, you know, I left my job down there, you know, and took off to Israel. And it's when I went there is when God gave me that vision at the hotel in Tel Aviv. It's all there. His blessing of Jacob, all you got to do is read it. It's the blessings on the head of Joseph. We're on the head of Joseph and Manasseh. Exactly where he told us the oil was is there.
Jeffrey, do you believe we're going to find oil here? I mean, I'm looking around. There's the borders on our east, on our north, our enemies.
We just saw what happened in Beirut. We know what's going further north with ISIS and what happened in Syria. These are our neighbors. You don't choose your neighbors. We are a country that have to have our own resources. The world is going on to renewable and everything such. That's not going to happen tomorrow. Israel truly needs, any industrial nation needs, to have and not be dependent on other countries. We did have a huge find in the Mediterranean offshore, right? But there are security problems with that. If and when we have a discovery here, this will be onshore, right? And it'll be much better protected. So that's why we're here.
So this would be a tool in that direction.
Absolutely.
We've been blessed with an enormous supply of natural gas, and the discovery of oil looks like it could be just around the corner. As we look to the future, we are turning to another, nearly unlimited source of energy that has existed since the creation of the universe. Israel's founding fathers knew that energy independence is necessary for the continuation and survival of Israel and the Jewish people. Decades later, our efforts continue with no signs of slowing down.
The whole idea was there was no oil in Israel, And the first thing I saw in Deuteronomy was the land would not lack anything. Oil is anything, so it wouldn't lack it.
As believers, we put our hope in God, knowing that faith is the substance of things hoped for and the assurance of things unseen.
We're expecting that we have here a lot of new projects in Israel.
We're energy independent, and second, we're exporting, and that's a big boon for Israel.
When God put me in Zion Oil and Gas and had me create it, people would ask me about this oil, and I'd tell them, you know. And it seemed like there was always a blank look on their face. I would have made in 1981, when I got saved, $200,000 a year. You know how I wound up in 12 years? Working in a Baptist church cleaning toilets for $5 an hour. Remember the brook that God sent Elijah to? He sent the ravens to feed them. He said, I'm going to send you to the brook. In other words, you go sit and wait, John. And when it comes time, then you're going to move when it's my time.
This entire place is going to be filled with all the drilling equipment, and then we're going to drill, and we are encouraged that we're going to have a discovery. Obviously, it's going to be a huge impact on Israel. It's a privilege to be living in this country today, and to be able to specifically drill for oil and gas in Israel. Lots of words.
Every promise that he made, he's going to keep. Now, because we get tired of waiting, don't mean anything.
All right, guys, so that'll do it for that video there. I don't know about you, but that's pretty exciting stuff, in my opinion, listening in on that and seeing how many good things that they have going on out there in Israel. And I'm still very, very optimistic that July is going to be extremely, extremely exciting. And based on how it acted on Friday, I kind of figured it was going to happen that way. It resembled one of the, buy the rumor, sell the news type events. And I'm not going to really break down the charts tonight in this video because I'm going to break them down more tomorrow, because Zion will be one of my picks leading into next week as well. I think that it's going to be creating a good opportunity again for us to either average down or add more to your position, or initially take your position, whatever you may have. But I think that next week's going to be another good opportunity to do that. So for me, I'm looking at, again, continuing to add anywhere under a dollar for sure, but anything under 50 cents, in my opinion, is a steal. So I'm hopping in as much as I can in this play under 50 cents, no doubt. So we'll have to wait and see. But check out tomorrow's video. I'll be breaking down the charts, talking about support, resistance, and where I think I may see the stock heading moving forward into Monday and beyond. But that's all I got for you guys. Enjoy your weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow, and take care. Alright guys, that's all I have for you in this video. Make sure that you smash the thumbs up button if you found value in today's video. And if you enjoy our content, of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. Other than that, guys, we'll catch you in the next video.